Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, SeanzViewEnt.
Viewers, fans, and subscribers. Everybody knows the turbulent time that I am going through right now in my life after losing my brother at just 50 years old. Losing him within seconds, a heartbeat. His life all changed. Came in, said I have the worst headache in the world, and then he dropped. My brother no longer here. Still can't believe it. And then I'm battling my father, who has got multiple brain bleeds, and my mother, who is battling blood cancer. So let me tell you something. You might say, well, Sean, take a day off. Take some time for yourself. Be with your parents. Well, I am with my parents. I am with my parents a lot of the time, despite living away from them. But I do visit them and I do see them, obviously, and I do care for them. And with them being their 80s, I'm just letting you know that I can't just take a day off. I can't take a few days off. I can't take a few weeks off because YouTube, I'm trying to make this my job. I'm trying to make this my living. I'm trying to pay the bills. And right now, between having to help my parents and bring my parents to appointments and cancer and all this other stuff, I can't just work a regular job. Again, I've been trying to make YouTube my job for the better part of a decade. There were some times it was a full-time job. Sometimes it was a part-time job. And now it's a time where it's not really paying the bills. But again, viewers, as long as you're viewing, commenting, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give in. You got to fight the fight. You got to do what you got to do. It is what it is. But viewers, let's, I just want to update you as to what's going on because I know a lot of you, I do update you on my family and my situation because again, you are all a part of my extended family and I want to bring all of you in, literally. I want to bring all of you into my life and what's going on. So you don't just get Sean's view. You get a full view of what is going on, not only in WWE, not only in professional wrestling, but you get a view outside of my life. And I feel that that is important to update you. But again, trying to put out 3 videos a day, 15, 30 minutes each, it's not as easy as it seems. It's not as built up as it looks to be. But here we go, viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be the biggest shakeup in Monday Night Raw history. If you thought WWE Raw moving to Netflix was something, if you thought that was something, rumors are exploding right now that WWE Raw may become its own PPV event, pay-per-view. What is this, TNA? Remember back in the day when you had to pay, what was it? I forgot what it was, but every week you had to pay to watch TNA wrestling. Remember when it first came on, TNA, during its early days, you had to pay every week for the pay-per-view? What is that what this is becoming? Well, that's right. The show that defined wrestling television for 3 decades might be going premium. And today, this morning, we have got the leaks, the reactions, and the backstage chaos that's turning the locker room upside down. Let's dive right into it and not waste any of your valuable time. Leaks reveal Raw becoming pay-per-view. And again, viewers, if you want to donate to the show, if you want to give some money to the show to help save and secure my future, all you got to do is donate below with a super thanks donation. A super thanks donation or becoming a channel member to my channel right now would definitely help out the show. Sources close to TKO and Netflix are whispering that test contracts, and internal memos have already been circulated. The phrase used internally, Project Premium Raw. The plan, once a month or once a week, depending on where they go, Raw would air as a full-scale cinematic pay-per-view live exclusively. No ads, no interruptions, all in 4K. Imagine Raw looking and feeling like WrestleMania every 4 weeks or every week. The leaks even reference new staging blueprints being built at WWE HQ right now. And viewers, quite frankly, here's where it gets really juicy and here it gets real interesting. This move apparently comes straight from Triple H's desk, apparently rumor, speculation. The game Triple H reportedly believes that the traditional weekly format could help and streamline or even go in monthly. Triple H wants quality over quantity. Think of it like this. Instead of 50 diluted episodes a year, you get 12 blockbuster Raw events that feel like mini WrestleManias. And again, that's if they go with the once a month. And folks, Hunter is betting that his legacy on this. One insider told me Triple H sees this as NXT Revolution, but on a much bigger scale, on a global scale, according to those in the know. Now, backstage, what's going on backstage? Would you want to see Raw as a pay-per-view? Should WWE Raw go to pay-per-view? Well, I don't think people would mind if this happened, if this transpired, only if the pricing, okay? Because the pricing of the WWE tickets, the sales of merchandise needs to come way down. WWE is no longer affordable. WWE needs to become affordable once again for family, for children. Now, backstage, oh, it's getting tense. Some of the veterans love it. More time to recover, bigger matches, more production value. But the mid-card and the younger stars, panic mode. They're worried that this means less TV time, fewer storylines, and lost exposure. One talent reportedly told a writer, we'll all be fighting for 20 minutes of screen time a month. Another source claimed a few NXT call-ups even confronted producers about how this impacts their pay scale. The divide is absolutely real. Now, I got to emphasize creative anxiety, and I got to show that the morale split between top stars and new talent is absolutely vital. Raw versus SmackDown divide rumor. And here comes the twist, viewers. There are whispers of a brand war brewing again. SmackDown is staying traditional on broadcast TV on USA Network, while Raw becomes premium on pay-per-view. The idea is to make Raw the Netflix brand and SmackDown the network brand. A TKO exec reportedly said, "We want two distinct worlds under one WWE universe." Could this be the start of another Raw versus SmackDown era? One live and one cinematic. Would you be up for that? Would you want to see that? Behind the scenes, Netflix's secret plan for Raw unveiled according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this time and at this hour. Behind the scenes, Netflix is allegedly treating this like a plot season, a pilot season, excuse me. They want to test subscription surges every time a major WWE event drops. Think cliffhangers, serialized storytelling, and maybe even mid-episode recaps like Netflix dramas. One leaked quote said, "We're not just streaming wrestling, we're producing television history." But this comes with a warning, viewers, a big warning. If this test fails, Raw could lose its weekly format entirely. Now that is the major gamble at hand. Make no mistake about it. Now we got to go into this, guys. We got to progress into this one. The motive, the money behind Raw potentially going to pay-per-view PPV. What is this, Mr. RVD, Mr. PPV, Mr. Rob Van Dam, the whole damn show? You got to put your money where your mouth is, guys. Let's talk dollars and cents, literally. Does this make any sense? Because that's where the story explodes. WWE's internal projections say the move could add $250 million in new annual revenue through streaming partnerships, sponsored deals, and pay-per-view buys. But it also means cutting costs on weekly touring. It's a business chess move. Fewer shows, higher profit. Again, if this goes weekly or monthly, there's huge dramatics here. There's huge shifts. Insiders say that Vince once rejected this idea in 2016, but now that TKO is in charge and Vince McMahon is out, it is full speed ahead, according to those in the know. But now we got to talk about this, guys. This is another pivotal point of this video. This is why, guys, you can never leave my video in the first 3 to 5 minutes. You can never, ever do that, because if you do, you're going to miss out on the most important, the most crucial, the most dynamic, the most exclusive. The ripple effect could be massive for the creative in WWE. Producers are being reassigned into new departments called the Raw Premium Creative Division. The Raw Premium Creative Division. Longtime writers have been told to prepare story arcs that last 1 month exactly, designed to peak with each pay-per-view about Raw. The move also explains why Triple H recently rehired several cinematic directors. The entire production style is about to change. Expect drone shots, 8K lighting, and theatrical entrances like you have never seen before. And again, think WrestleMania on a month-to-month basis or a week-to-week level. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that as this is all unfolding. Again, did this catch you off guard? Did you ever see Raw being a pay-per-view or premium live event? Online, the fan reaction, the fan base, it's mixed. It's split, so to speak. Half the internet is calling this a revolution, saying that it'll bring back the Attitude Era magic with big moments again. The other half, furious. They feel like this kills the tradition of turning on Raw every Monday night. One Reddit thread already has over 10,000 comments debating if this is the end of weekly wrestling as we know it. The hashtag Raw pay-per-view era trended #1 within hours of the leak. Now, you got to mention the rumors, guys. You got to bring it up, of live crowds reacting mid-show, Netflix testing audience panels, etc. What this means for the future, the development of world wrestling entertainment. This would, not defined, guys, no, not defined. This would, in my opinion, in my view, but again, remember, your view is the only view that matters on this website. This would redefine WWE's next decade. If Raw succeeds as a pay-per-view property, Raw, SmackDown, and even NXT could follow. Again, could or may. Some predicting that 2026 could see WWE the streaming era, where every show is premium, episodic, and global. But if it fails, it could be WWE's biggest financial and creative disaster since the XFL collapse. That's how high the stakes are. It's history in the making, one way or another, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Now, again, what we do here is we tie in your final thoughts, your comments, your rhetoric. What do you think, viewers, fans, and subscribers? Is Triple H and the WWE making a genius business move or breaking a legacy that should have stayed classic? Some should say that Raw should have never left USA Network. Some are calling for Raw to return to the USA Network, but for now, it is staying on Netflix as we hear. Would you watch Raw as a pay-per-view every month or even every week? Drop your thoughts below and make sure that you comment Raw pay-per-view era if you think that this could work. I'll be watching this story very closely, as I'm sure it'll be tipping, swaying, and changing. Because if the leaks are real, if they are legitimate, and if it's just rumor and speculation, WWE is about to change forever as we know it. Now, as you know, this is SeanzViewEnt Entertainment, bringing you the latest WWE breaking news, rumors, and gossip, because I don't just break the news, I give it to you raw, uncut, and realistic. That's what we do, guys. I stay true to you and the foundation and the elements of what this show presents and what I offer day in and day out. I give you that satisfaction. I give you that emotion. I give you that feedback. And we always do it in real time. This is my third video in less than 24 hours. My third video in less than 24 hours. Do you know how much time and energy and heart and passion goes into these videos? It's not just upload and be done with it. No. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't go like that. Because I am here to give you the satisfaction. I am here to give you the gratification. I am here to give you the respect. I don't want any of you to be shut out. I don't want any of you to be mute. I want all of you to get out your thoughts. Don't be shy now, guys. Now is the time to be open. Now is the time to be crucial. Now is the time to get out your comments, your texts, your opinions, your view. Remember, your view is the only view that matters. Your value, your intrigue. Is the WWE about to turn it up? Or is the WWE about to make the biggest mistake of their life as a company, as an industry? Who will shine like never before? Who is the future of Monday Night Raw? Will this all tie in to WrestleMania 42? I am here for all of you because I am old school, but with a new twist for 2026. Because 25, guys, it's almost over. We are into October. And October moves into November. And November will be one to be remembered. Subscribe with plenty more to come as I'm working on even more blockbuster updates and developments.